Welcome back to Random Redstone. Now, in this episode, we're actually going to be doing something that is kind of a bit weird because it's not really something that's useful. It's something that's actually fun to have if you're ever messing around with redstone. So, pretty much what this is a lottery machine. So, pretty much the whole point of this is if you run out of things to do in your world, what you do is you get a random piece of paper like I have around here, and you literally just put random colours on it. So I've obviously got orange, green, blue, red, and pink. So I've only got these random colours, and to be honest, I have no idea if I'm going to even win or not. So I've currently got it randomising here, so you'll see the light randomly going on and off, and that means it's actually changed it at least once. Okay, turn that off. Okay, and reveal the first colour, and the first colour is white. Have I got white? No, I haven't. I haven't really started off very well. Okay, right, you should wait for it to fully reset. Okay, there you go. Right, okay, press it again. Hopefully I get at least like two colours, because otherwise that just won't be right. It's just, it kind of be a bit suspicious if I didn't get any of the colours right. So, come on, okay, press the button. I think that'll be enough. Of actually, it's constantly changing. And it is green. Have I got green? Yes, I have got green. Okay, so there you go. I've got 1 point so far. So you can actually use this as kind of like a mini game to see who gets the most points. Has got multiple different uses. You can use it as a lottery machine. You can use it as like a mini game kind of thing. Mini game. But yeah, you can use it for multiple different things, which is really cool. So far I've only got one of mine, and there's only three left. So okay, press the button. Press that button. What is it this time? Oh, it's light blue. No, my blue is normal blue, not light blue. Oh, that's annoying. I'm really annoyed that I didn't put light blue now because I wanted to put light blue. Okay, right. Okay, so press it again. Hopefully, this time I'll actually get. Hopefully, I'll get at least two because otherwise, it just won't be right. Right, okay, press that. Okay, and now this, and it's pink. Okay, so I've got two. Okay, at least I've got two. That is a good thing. At least I've got two. Okay, right, and then press it again. Okay, and let's see how it does this time. Which pretty much we'll let this one go for a bit while I pretty much explain a tiny bit about it. So, the whole point of this system is it pretty much just changes the random colours of the beacons or beacon, and from that you can pretty much like make loads of games out of it, which is quite cool. So obviously it's got the two systems, one to show you and the other one to actually change the colour. So let's see what the last one is. It is orange. Oh, so I actually got 3 out of 5, so that's not that bad, which is quite good. Right, so let's turn that off, and we'll actually go inside and actually see how it all works. So obviously, first of all, you can see there's actually a block changing system here, which is really cool. But the whole thing is actually two enormous block changing systems. So obviously, one changes color and the other one changes the main block. So yeah, as you can see, it's not really kind of as packed as you would think in here. Really, most of it is pretty much happening over this end. Kept walking into obsidian, but yeah, pretty much it is very simple. So let's go through the two different systems. So this system obviously controls when it's actually changing the actual colour. So it goes through here, through this T flip-flop, and then it goes to here, and I'm going to do this without breaking everything. But as you'll see over there, there's actually a clock system, and pretty much the whole point of that is to make it so it's constantly changing all of them. So that actually goes all the way around here, and it goes via this piston here. It does go straight out, so this is actually one way you can monitor it, because when you go there, you'll actually see the piston randomly moving up and down, which is it's actually quite cool actually to watch that. So it goes along here and it goes here, and this actually makes sure that the pulse is just a right amount, or when it comes actually to too long or too short, it literally makes sure it's the exact amount. It goes up here and then goes to all the pistons in order. Pretty much it has to be in this kind of order, otherwise it will just get a bit confusing. You can do it in some other orders, but this is probably the easiest order to redstone, really. At the same time, you obviously have this repeater going into this block, which then has this one dust here. Now, the weirdest thing about a one dust is it will actually power pretty much every block around it. So it would power that block, so it's a very weird thing about the one dust, but it is very useful when it comes to this kind of thing. So that's that first system, because pretty much all of it does is pretty much just push all the glass around the main system. But at the exact same time, when it does that, so obviously it's got the redstone block here. If I get a lever, right, and I put the lever here, that kind of failed. Okay, how am I going to do this? There we go. Okay, so there we go, I can break it now. So there we go, you can see here there's actually the redstone clock here. And this is pretty much just part of the T flip-flop, that bit there. Put that there. There we go. So at the exact same time it goes here and it goes to a piston circuit. Now the whole point of this is to make it so you don't actually try to activate the system that pretty much shows you it before it's actually stopped spinning. Like, because otherwise it would constantly be trying to change the block at pretty much what it's going to be changing the colour at the exact same time it's trying to push it upwards, which means it could easily just break all the redstone. It's just, yeah, too much hassle. So pretty much that just stops that kind of. It pretty much makes it so this system can shut off this system when this system is activated. But when this system is activated, this system actually will not work either, which is really good because of that piston over. Where is it? Yeah, over here, pretty much. So soon as this, if I actually go and try and be very sneaky in how I do it. Yeah, I'll just do it now. If I go and activate the beacon, there we go, like that, you'll actually see that the repeater is actually powered 100%. So, and the great thing about a powered repeater is you cannot push it in any way. You can't really. Well, you can push it non-powered, but you can't push it powered. So pretty much that stops all this glass from moving around, which is really really cool. So both systems automatically actually respond to each other, which is really useful. So pretty much whenever you're ever using this, make sure you're only using one system at a time, because otherwise the other system will not turn on. No matter how much you try, it will not turn on. So this whole system is actually very useful, because the second system pretty much works roughly like the same. So pretty much goes along here, it goes via the piston system that's linked around there. It doesn't go via a T flip-flop, which is quite nice. It goes along here, through this block, mainly as there's a repeater above it, so it stops the signals from interfering. Goes along here, and actually goes to the block replacer. Now, this is the exact same block replacer which I showed in the hidden beacon, which is very, very useful, and it also uses the same mechanics, because the beacon is right there below the piston. Because a very weird mechanic is, if the piston is like this and there's glass above it, it actually pretty much treats the piston as if it was actually a see-through block, which is a very weird mechanic, but it actually works, which is cool. So, yeah, this machine is very, very useful if you want like a new random like game to play with all your friends, of just even if it's just something as simple as guess the color, pretty much before it comes out. Really, really nice and easy to do. So, yeah, until next time, bye.